how are you? I'm Daniel. Today, I'm not painting anything. Instead, my Saturn S, my trusty old Saturn S, has decided to die. It's gone through 2 screens now in the last 6 months or so. So instead of just repeatedly buying screens, I decided it is time for an upgrade despite really not being able to afford it. But if I want to keep going with this channel, it has to be done. It's worth the sacrifice, I think. So I went out and I ordered the Saturn 4 Ultra. So I am really bad with technology. I struggle a lot with it. The reason why I went for this is it's supposed to be very user-friendly. So let's see if we can find out how user-friendly it actually is. If I can get through it, then it should be fairly easy. Now I won't be setting it up in here, it will be set up in my back room. Unfortunately, it is really hot and humid outside. So just for the unboxing and turning it on and giving it a look over, I'm gonna do it in here. We'll transfer it over there later. I'll have a look at setting up my chicha box as, or as I call it, shithead box. It drives me insane most of the time. But for now, it does the job. It does the job well enough. So I'll keep using it. Why not? This here should be some extra EPs or whatever they are. The PFA release films, got a couple of them, because when you buy the printer you can get them a bit cheaper, so I thought, hey, why not grab them? Okay, let's take a look at this. Put that away before I cut myself, because I will. What have we got? Okay, power cable, very important. User manual, for me, very important. Okay, drop this on the floor. Ooh, and then we got this resin tray. Ooh, that feels flimsy. Probably doesn't have to do much, so we'll see. Let's just tear it. The back looks kind of nice. What do we got? Wi-Fi, USB, the switch, DC. Okay. Looks pretty sleek, I think. Compared to the Saturn S, this is nice. Ooh. So I actually had to cut doors into my Saturn S so that I could open them up like this, because taking the top off all the time was a real pain in the ass. So I like this. This is nice. There's a toolkit there. A build plate in that one. Get that out in a minute. God. Ooh. We've got the tilting build plate here. Nice. So this obviously goes in here like that. Okay. Yep. Gloves, just your Allen keys, and I'm not sure what they're for yet. My guess is to hold this down. I'll check all that later. So that's the power adapter. Wi-Fi antenna. New scraper, nice. You've got no idea how many of these I have. I'm never running out. I actually went out and bought a box when I first started printing, which is now about 3 years ago. Even though I've only really been painting properly for about a year now. Yeah, I'll never run out. Shoot your box Pro. And USB. Just pull it out real hard. It slides on and click. Much nicer than the turn handle. Everything looks good. Now, time for me to give this a read. Right, so I just had a quick read, just so I don't do anything stupid. I think it's time to start peeling some plastic off. That's always fun. Very pretty. By the way the instructions went, I might be better off just setting this straight up outside. Which means wearing a grey shirt was stupid, because I am going to sweat my ass off. So I'm going to change shirts and head out there. All right, so it's in my back room here. I just have sitting on top of my extra large curing box. I made this back when I still actually had a job. Just out of the spare parts that we had. Now, but that's not what this is about. We're after this. So let me just stick this back into the tripod. Oh my God, it's hot in here. Anyway, so first I want to figure out where I put things. Okay, we've got our power boxes. Let's get them out. Wi-Fi antenna. I'm hoping that it can reach out here. Let's turn it on. Ooh, here we go. Everything's got a tick. Print tool setting device info. Wow, that was quick. Okay, Wi-Fi. Okay, so it wants me to enter my Wi-Fi. Okay, Wi-Fi is connected. It was that simple as just putting in my password for my Wi-Fi and it was up and going. Okay, now to find out what I'm doing next. Okay, we wanted an upgrade for the AI camera apparently. Well, that updates, I might just put some resin in it. So while it's happening, so I usually mix up my own resin. This is purely because Sunloom never really have any variety in Australia. Sometimes I can pick up other colors, but black and white are pretty well always available. So I mix my own grey. I was saying about plenty of these before. That box is full of them. Make sure to give them a good shake. I also like using these old Australia bottles as they've got a really big mouth. And I just go 500 ml of each. There we go. Make sure that's shaken up. I don't need this now. that to sit and drain. Okay, so now telling me I need to reboot the machine. An idea of the heat in here. Yes, that is sweat. Okay, language. I speak of the Ingalls. Yes, confirm. That's up and going. Cool. Device name, hey? We shall call you Bob. What? Might be time to go take a look at setting this up. Okay, let's see how I go here. I've just downloaded ShitcherBox Pro because I received this card with the printer. So I'm gonna see if I can activate it. Okay, so apparently I already have an account. Okay, so it's only 93 days, but I mean, it's, you know, better than nothing. Really? I've got to enter all that again? Oh my God, this sucks. Okay, so what have we got? Need to add in a computer. So, Elegoo Saturn 4 Ultra, there we go. Okay, have the next step. Okay. How do I add it? What's next? Machines have already been added, add printer, that's what I'm trying to do, which is here. What now? There's nothing here to say where to go, what to do. It's fucked. I'll try again. How do we move on? Like seriously, what the fuck? How does this work? Getting fucking angry at this fucking shit. Add printer. Printers? Printer! There's nothing, like, you can't get out of here. There's nothing down here to say to move on. Nothing up there to say to move, like, what's the next fucking step? You can't move it over. You can't right click it. You can't double click it. I have no idea how I move on from here. So yeah, there's no way to move on here. Like, is it different if we... Doesn't seem to matter what printer I choose. It's nothing. Like, I cannot move on from this screen. That's kind of bullshit, I think. Absolute bullshit. It's absolutely unusable. How do you go on from here? Fucking ditching it. Let's go back to the old shit. Oh, well, looks like we're in this hellhole. Let's see if I can add a printer in here. What the fuck? Fucking over this shit. Okay, I can't do that either. I am really getting fucking pissed now. This is what I mean by I am completely technology illiterate. I have no idea where to go, how to do this. So if they make it extremely difficult, then it's useless to people like me. See, this has a next down here. Okay, this is a lot of information I've got no idea about, so we'll just do that. Okay, so right now I am downloading the Chitcher Manager to be able to connect via Wi-Fi. Now that I've realized there is absolutely no way I'm getting into ShitcherBox Pro because it's a, you know, shithead box pro. I should not be surprised. I've never had fun with this system, yet it's still the best one I've been able to use. Da, 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 da. Oh, here we go. Welcome to Jitsu Manager Setup. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Hey, look, there's Bob. Really should have been yellow for my minion. Hey, look at that. There's the camera. Woohoo! That's cool. No. Anyway, let's get over to this. In this case, I'm going to put it onto the USB. I think it'd be the best bet. Okay, let's go check this out. And I'm trying to do a resin calibration. Okay, what I might do is I might go this one, I might make this 3 seconds, 2.7 seconds, 2.5, 0.5 seconds. Let's give this a shot, eh? Here we go. We'll come back when that is done. Okay, not long now to go check the calibrations. Okay, we're all done. Okay, I'll give it some time to drip off and then we'll check the prints. Okay, so from what I can see, they've all printed. So that's a good sign that my bottom layer was good at 25 seconds. They all seem to turn out really good. And you'll see that I seem to have success on all of the success side. So that's interesting. And I have failures on all sides. However, I would say that 2.7 is the best, but we'll see how we go when I clean it up. The 2.3 second one, it looks good. But if I looked at the cones of calibration, they were the worst. Actually, this was the worst, the 2.5. We didn't do too well. 2.7 cones of calibration looked quite good. You can see the little tiny details are still in there. The 3 second one wasn't too far off the 2.7. However, some of the lines down here didn't look too clear, whereas in this one they do. Not that you can see much in here, the lighting shit. So I'm gonna go print off Poison Ivy and we'll see how we go. I'm going to start slicing Poison Ivy from MCM 3D. This is a model I plan on doing in the near future. Okay, so I have Ivy's base and legs ready. The legs are actually solid, not hollow, so this will be a test as well for that. The base is hollow. Slice settings, exposure time, we are going to 2.7 seconds. Okay, we'll slice it. Okay, so the print's finished. It's time to check it out. Let's see how it goes. Ooh, everything looks good. Time to take it out and have a look. pretty happy with how these have turned out. Even down to the seam line down the back of the legs. You can even tell on the edges here that it's not an actual circle, but a polygon. But I don't see any layer shifts, which I had a few problems with on the Saturn S. No, that's turned out really nice. They'll sit here and dry and drain. But yeah, overall, I'm actually pretty impressed with this machine. It's certainly much better so far to use than the Saturn S was, but you'd expect that with technology, and you know, it's a better model. I mean, it's a newer model. Of course you're gonna get something better. I mean, for me, it was actually fairly easy to set up, and I'm pretty bad at this stuff. Chicha box was obviously a pain in the ass, but that's not Elegoo's fault. But I've always had problems with Chicha box. Unfortunately, it is the best free software that I know of. It's just a pity I didn't get to try the Pro, but that's life. And besides, if I tried it, I probably wouldn't want to go back to basic, and I'd have to anyway, so meh. But yeah, I'm actually really happy with the machine. I'm glad I didn't fork out for anything more expensive, but I'm also glad I didn't go with just the Saturn IV. I really don't want to be spending a lot of time leveling and maintaining everything because I'm just not very good at it, and I'm likely to screw something up. But time will only tell. There's only one print one day, so yeah. Anyway, if you'd enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in another video.